I think this is the perfect guide for all of you who want to make the perfect pancake, and for all of you who have all sorts of questions and conundrums when it comes to pancakes. Let's answer them in this video as well. Full recipes on the website with ingredients and instructions. Check that out. Let's get cooking. Okay, so in a large bowl, add in all of your all-purpose flour followed by your baking powder. Give this a quick whisk, and this is our dry ingredients bowl. Now, next we're gonna move into our wet ingredients. So we have our buttermilk, then add in your sugar, and no, it is not a mistake, it is part of the wet ingredients. Then an egg, and then some of your vanilla extract. I'm actually using some vanilla bean paste, and if you can find that, that's props to you, because that's some extra good flavor. Now add in some molten butter in there as well. We're not using any more butter while we actually cook the pancakes. Now give this all a good whisk, and this is our bowl of all of our wet ingredients. And you guessed it, we're gonna slowly mix in our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. I'm just gonna go in a small, steady drizzle and keep whisking it to combine until I have a nice and thick batter. Don't work too hard to get out all of the lumps. Some lumps are actually fine in this case. The consistency of this batter is very important, because you don't want a pancake that's super thin, but you don't want one that's like paste either. And if you use the ingredient measurements just how I have directed, you'll have a nice thick but smooth batter just like this. And you need that kind of thickness to really make sure you have a nice fluffy looking pancake. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you saw the breakfast for dinner that we had the other day. And for those who not, follow me there to not miss any behind the scenes and sneak peeks of what I'm putting up on YouTube. Okay, so onto our pan. Here's the non-stick pan heating on medium heat. And now add in just over a quarter cup of your batter. I'm just gonna eyeball it with a ladle. I'm gonna cook this until the batter starts to release some bubbles that starts on the bottom and then pops at the top. And what you'll see from the top down are some holes forming on the top side of the pancakes. Now get a little peek of what the color looks like on the underside. A fish spatula is great, by the way, for flipping pancakes. And that texture, that consistency looks perfect to me. The sides, you can see, is pretty much cooked. And now you want to lower down that heat to really make sure we not only get the color on the underside, but have just enough heat to cook it all the way throughout as well. So that's our first pancake, and that is looking like a great start. Let's do the same with the remaining pancakes as well. And let me talk to you more about these pancake conundrums while I make this next pancake. So let's quickly talk about some challenges that you guys have told me that you face when you make pancakes. The first one is the taste. Nothing to say there. Make this recipe and you'll have a great tasting pancake. The most popular is, when do you flip those pancakes? And here's how you find out. So you want to cook it on that first side on medium-low heat. Eventually, you'll start to see bubbles forming and popping on the top, on the batter side of the pancake. You can also, once you see those bubbles, just sneak underneath the pancake and see if you see a golden brown color, just kind of like this. That's the sign to then flip. Now for the issue with pancakes sticking and burning onto the pan, I think that's more of a pan issue. So try to get a better non-stick pan. For the pans that I'm using, even if I don't put any butter in the batter, I can still make it without any excess grease, and it's gonna come out right perfectly. Now the issue with a raw center in the pancake is when the pan is too hot, so you get the color that you want on the top and the bottom, but you don't cook it for long enough to cook the inside. And here's how you handle that. So as we saw earlier, you want to cook the first side. When you put the batter on medium-low, when you see the bubbles, that nice color, you flip, and then you turn the heat lower. And then you let that color catch on while the inside gets cooked as well. Don't cook it on a high heat. So if you guys live to cook, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos just like this. I have a couple of years of experience working behind the line in the kitchen, and I think I can use those skills to really show you how the recipes should go from raw ingredients to the final dish in the most efficient way possible. Share this video with somebody who wants the most fluffy diner style pancakes at home, and to get more ideas than just berries to top on your pancakes, check out my homemade Nutella recipe or whip up some homemade whipped cream as well. And for more pancakes, check out my full pancakes playlist. Bye guys.